Louis Alphonse of Bourbon, Duke of Anjou, is a member of the royal house of Bourbon, and one of the current pretenders to the defunct French throne as Louis XX. He is recognized as the head of the House of Bourbon, and rightful claimant to the French crown by the legitimist faction of French royalists, who also considered him as the senior male heir of Hugh Capet, being the senior descendant of King Louis XIV of France through his grandson King Philip V of Spain. Louis Alphonse is a great-grandson of King Alfonso XIII of Spain and second cousin of King Philip VI of Spain. Through his mother, he is also a great-grandson of Spain's former dictator Francisco Franco. Life. Louis Alphonse was born in Madrid, the second son of Alfonso de Bourbon, Duke of Anjou and Cadiz, and of his wife Doña María del Carmen Martínez Bordiú y Franco, granddaughter of Francisco Franco. Alfonso was at that time the dauphin according to those who supported the claim of his father, Infante Jaime, Duke of Segovia, to the French throne. On 20 March 1975, the Infante Jaime died. Alfonso then asserted his claim to be both head of the House of Bourbon and legitimist claimant to the throne of France. As such, he took the title Duke of Anjou, and on 19 September 1981 gave Louis Alphonse the title Duke of Touraine. Louis Alphonse's parents divorced in 1982. The religious marriage was annulled in 1986. His mother has since remarried civilly twice. He had two step-sisters, Matilda and Morella, and a step-brother, Frederick, all born before his mother's marriage to Jean Marie Rossi, and a half-sister, Cynthia Rossi, born afterwards. On 7 February 1984, Louis Alphonse's older brother Francisco died as the result of a car crash in which Louis Alphonse was also injured, although less so than the father, who was driving the automobile. From that date, Louis Alphonse was recognized as the heir apparent to his father by the legitimists. As such, he was given the additional title Duke of Bourbon on 27 September 1984 by his father. In 1987, the Spanish government declared that titles traditionally attached to the dynasty would henceforth be borne by its members on an ad personam basis, forestalling Louis Alphonse from inheriting it. On 30 January 1989, his father died in a skiing accident near Vail, Colorado. Louis Alphonse was recognized by some members of the Capetian dynasty as chef de la maison de Bourbon and took the title Duke of Anjou, but not his father's Spanish dukedom. He is considered the rightful pretender to the French throne by adherents of the legitimist movement. Louis's father was elected by the French Society of the Cincinnati to be the representative of Louis XVI. On 16 June 1994, Louis Alphonse was elected to succeed his father as the representative of Louis XVI, whose military aid was instrumental to the independence of the United States of America. In accordance to the statutes of this society, he represents the French king as the eldest male of the senior collateral line. In addition to his Spanish citizenship, Louis Alphonse acquired French nationality through his paternal grandmother, Emmanuelle de Dampierre, also a French citizen. He attended the Lycée Français de Madrid, obtaining his coup in June 1992. He studied economics. He worked several years for BNP Paribas, a French bank in Madrid. Although he regularly visited France, where his mother lived for several years, he continued to live in Spain. Louis Alphonse's engagement to marry Venezuelan Maria Margarita Vargas Santaella, the daughter of Victor Vargas, was announced in November 2003. They were married civilly in Caracas on 5 November 2004 and religiously on 6 November 2004 in La Romana, Dominican Republic. None of the members of the Spanish royal family attended the wedding, although no official reason was given. It was no secret that the then King of Spain did not approve his cousin's claim to the French throne, and the fact that Louis Alphonse issued the wedding invitations as Duke of Anjou did not sit well with the king. As from 2005, the couple resided in Venezuela, where he worked at Banco Occidental de Descuenta, before moving to the United States. They currently live in Madrid. In June 2006, Louis Alphonse refused to attend his mother's third wedding, because he disagrees with her way of life as a celebrity, and with her separation from her previous husband, a man whom he greatly respects. Louis Alphonse and Maria Margarita had their first child, a daughter, named Eugenie, on 5 March 2007, at Mount Sinai Medical Center, Miami, Florida. She was baptized at the Papal Nuntiate in Paris in June 2007. Her godparents are Prince Charles Emmanuel of Bourbon-Parma and his wife Constance. Legitimists recognize her as Princess Eugenie. The couple had twin sons, Louis and Alphonse, on 28 May 2010. Louis has been given the title of Duke of Burgundy, and Alphonse the title of Duke of Berry. Prince Louis, as legitimate orphan of France, is expected to succeed his father as head of the French royal house in legitimate reckoning. Prince Louis and Prince Alphonse were baptized on 5 September 2010 at St. Peter's Basilica at the Vatican. The godparents of Louis were Aranca Martinez Bordieu and Francisco D'Agostino. The godparents of Alphonse were Amparo Corel de Trena, Baroness Alaquace and Lorenzo Perales. Titles, styles and honors. Titles and styles. Titles and styles in pretense. His Royal Highness Prince Louis Alphonse de Bourbon, His Royal Highness the Duke of Touraine, His Royal Highness the Duke of Bourbon, His Royal Highness the Duke of Anjou. The title, Duke of Anjou, was the last French title held by Philip V of Spain prior to his accession. It had long merged with the French crown, last granted by Louis XV to his grandson Louis Stanislas. Legitimist pretenders use this style as a courtesy title. According to legitimist usage, dynasts who are French nationals are accorded the style Prince of the Blood. He was expected to succeed to the dukedom of Franco, held by his grandmother, Carmen Franco, and through his mother. But his grandmother bequeathed that Louis Alphonse's mother will not be Duchess of Franco but Marquise of Villaverde. Honours Bailiff, Grand Cross of Honour and Devotion of the Sovereign Military Order of Malta. Louis Alphonse furthermore claims to be Grand Master of the following dynastic orders: Grand Master of the Order of the Holy Spirit, Grand Master of the Order of St. Michael, Grand Master of the Order of St. Louis. The Grand Mastership of these orders is disputed between Prince Louis Alphonse as legitimate pretender and Prince Henry, Count of Paris, Duke of France, the Orleanist pretender. The legitimate pretenders to the French throne have continued to nominate members of the Order of the Holy Spirit, long after the abolition of the French monarchy itself. Ancestors. See also Descendants of Louis XIV of France. Patrilineal Descent. Louis is a member of the House of Bourbon, the senior surviving cadet branch of the Capetian dynasty, itself a branch of the Robertians. Louis' patrilineal is the line from which he is descended father to son. It follows the kings of Spain, then of the France, the dukes and counts of Vendôme, the counts of La Marche, the first Duke of Bourbon, a Count of Clermont, and before them, again the kings of France. The line can be traced back more than 1,200 years and is one of the oldest in Europe. Bibliography. Thierry Ardisson. Louis XX. Contre-enquête sur la monarchie. Olivier Aubin, 1986. ISBN 2-85565-334-7. Jean Foyer. Titre et armes du Prince Louis de Bourbon. Diffusion Université Culture, 1990. A. Pezzarina, José. Louis Alfonso de Bourbon. Un principe à la espera. Forthcoming. Casani P. Rota, Fabio. Bref crayon généalogique de S.A.R. La Princesse Marie-Marguerite, Duchess d'Anjou, Neaqt Vargas Santaella, Le Leon Legitimista. 16, 2007. Opfel, Olga S. HRH. Louis Alphonse, Prince of Bourbon, Duke of Anjou, Royal House of France, Royalty Who Wait. The 21 Heads of Formerly Regnant Houses of Europe. Jefferson, McFarland and Company, Inc., Publishers, 2001. 11-32.